Greetings. This is Skyler Saunders seeing what's current. It's been a little while since I've been in the saddle, but I'm getting it adjusted. It's all good. Everything's going well. My life is beautiful. I had a wonderful time over the weekend, Friday and Saturday with my niece and nephew. We had, we watched movies. We ate. I overate. Had all kinds of cookies and French toast sticks and all kinds of goodies and stuff like that. They were hype and full of sugar, and they were jumping up and running around the place. But they're just kids. Let them do that because they're not going to be able to do that, when they get older in the same fashion. They're not going to have the same kind of freedom. So let them do it now. All right, so let's get right into this. Diddy is innocent. Free Diddy. Okay, so we had the Cassie tape. I know I'm not breaking any news or anything. It's not breaking news. I'm just giving my estimation from it. Okay, so I was under the impression, I had the idea that the video of Cassandra Ventura being manhandled by Sean Diddy Combs was not even admissible in court. I could have sworn that was the case. I could have sworn that was the case. I thought that was true. But apparently it is apparently admissible because the defense is saying that CNN destroyed the copy, or they sped it up, or they slowed it down, or they remixed it. They did a Diddy remix on it. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. But they did a remix. They slowed it down, but CNN's coming like, no, we didn't touch it. That's how it is. That's all for the world to see. And everybody that saw it, I'm sure it's still out there on the internet somewhere. The internet never dies. The algorithm is God, and the internet never dies. Got on the Jesus suite. I know what you meant there, Andretti. You meant suit. But I salute to you, sir. Thank you. Make sure you bring in like 50 other people when you come in here so we can have a party. We got to have a party in here. So when you come in, make sure you have other people that come and say, hey, yo, this nigga is Sky, man. He's crazy as hell. He's actually bipolar. But he runs off at the mouth, and sometimes he says some good stuff. So, man, you should check him out. That's all you got to say. That's all I'm saying. No, I'm not begging for money. I'm not begging for any dollars. If you want to, it's open. I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to stop you from giving dollars. But all I'm saying is, I need bodies. I need eyes. I need eyeballs and ears. Ears on, eyeballs click. That's what we say in the Marine Corps. All right, but anyway, so no, this Diddy thing is really, really goofy to me because it just rings of just not making sense. I just don't, because if they use that tape in court, it's a wrap. It's over. I mean, it'll just be like, you saw a fire or you felt the warmth. Yes, I did play the Cardi album. I'm getting to that next. That's you can see that next. Kendrick inspires ire. And I'm talking about his verse on Good Credit. I'm gonna tell you who said that too. About Diddy, it's like you saw like a car crash, and you're like, damn, that was crazy, huh? And then if you see the car, like the wreckage in court, or like the body of the person, you saw it in court again, it will renew your whole sensibility. Because that was back in the actual footage is from 2016, and the video was released, I think, sometime late in 2023. Yeah, 2023. Excuse me. It was released in 2023. So they're arguing. The defense is arguing that it was doctored, that somebody jammed it up and everything like that. But does it really matter? Doesn't matter. Come on now. And it shouldn't even be about the tape. It should be about the 3 charges he has, and then later the 120 lawsuits that have accumulated over time. So it shouldn't even be about the tape. The tape is just there to be, oh my God, I can't believe this. This is crazy. Oh, it's a shock. It's just shock value. And that'll stay with the mind. It's already in the jurors' minds, but if they put it on in the courtroom, then it's even worse. But Diddy's condition. Oh my God, he's grizzled. He's got gray hairs. He's looking slumped over. He doesn't look the same. And that's exact example of how these celebrities are using what do they call it? Obviously it's not nothing new. It's like, oh really? You're kidding me. Oh my. No, but it's just proof that these these excuse me. These celebrities are using tape is the icing on the cake, yeah. But these celebrities are using coloring for their beards and their hair. He looks all grayed out. He's no spaghetti, fettuccine, and veal. No maggot infested meals. That's what you're having. No pheasant, no quail, no truffles, no lobster and shrimp, no king crab legs. None of that. No escargot, my cargo, 160 swiftly. None of that. It's not happening. So he's looking really bad. They're probably going to fix him. I mean, I'm surprised they haven't fixed him up already. I think he goes to the barber every week, and they don't have coloring or something, or at least have him shave. He's got the scrag beard, crazy. And that's just from the court sketches. Who knows what he really looks like on video, on tape. But Andretti says the tape icing on the cake. Yes, I do agree with that. I agree. It is. It's like if I'm saying this is crazy. This is crazy. This is what's wild. If ASAP Rocky had a real gun, he probably is doing time. He probably will be doing time. That sounds wild. And I'm not a legal expert. I'm just saying, dumb nigga on his post saying, if that nigga ASAP Rocky had a real gun, it might not be so pretty. The first time I heard that said when his Joey Taco said, Joseph Tacopina, he said it was a prop gun. It was a prop gun. I was like, it's a prop gun? How is this even a trial? What is going on here? Why are we wasting the taxpayers' time? Why and their money? This is a circus. It's a prop gun. What are you talking about? Like it's a prop gun. Seriously. But anyway, that's a whole different case. Andretti says no just for men in jail. Exactly. Yeah, no just for men in jail, apparently. I bet they still had that bottle of the blue stuff that that blue stuff that every barber has. I forget what they call it. I forget what I think it's for sterilization. They probably still have that blue liquid in the bottle. I don't know if he gets fades. I don't know if he gets the shape up right. But it's all gray in the pictures. In the photo, the sketch artists, their pictures are all depicting him as having gray hair and gray beard. This looks crazy. Rocky had a real gun. He just had a real lawyer. Ooh. Okay. I disagree with you on that, Andretti. I think he did have a prop gun. I do see that he had a prop gun. And ASAP, well, I'll just say now, I'll say Terrell, what's his name? Terrell Efron. We'll get to him a little bit later too. But Terrell Efron, he had the audacity to go back to the scene, get the casings, not know what a casing, to whatever weapon was, whatever the firearm was. He didn't know the caliber. He didn't know the specifics of the whatever weapon it was. He didn't know the difference between a 45 and a Glock. Like, come on, nigga. There's 3-year-olds that know the difference between a Glock and a 4.5. There's 3-year-olds that can shoot AK-47s. So what do you think about that? You don't think that your ignorance of weaponology, that was going to save you? It did not. I don't know if he even perjured himself. But anyway, we're talking about Diddy. Diddy. Oh my God, Diddy. This is, if you just type in Cassie tape or Cassie Ventura tape, oh my God, you just see a whole list. So it just goes on page after page after page. Cassie breaks your silence. Cassie's tape footage released again. Isn't admissible in court? Isn't it this? Isn't that? All this sensationalism. I love it. But we have to remember, though, folks, this is the trial of the century. It's the trial of the century. This Diddy case is going to let all the demons fly out of the cage. Hollywood. This is Hollywood. This is Hollywood. This is going to burn more so than the fires did. This is going to burn up a whole lot of careers. A lot of people are going to be taken down. They could possibly be prosecuted. This is huge. This Diddy case. So I think with Diddy, we have to look at the fact that he, had such a run. He had a hell of a run over 30 years. 30 years. And then kaput, bang, slap. It's done. It's a hell of a year. It's hard to be a black man and make money in this country. It's hard. It's no freebie, as it should be. It's hard for anybody to make money in this money, but especially the black man. So he has to be on, some another level. I've heard that he's making his fellow inmates, employees. That's boss. We see he's still a boss. Diddy is a boss. He's a gangster and a boss. No matter what, you put him on anywhere on God's green earth, he triples his worth. He's probably, flipping, people's commissaries. I already said this before. He's probably putting people's Cool Ranch Doritos up for auction and and the Bisco cookies and Top Ramen. He's flipping them like they're like packs on the street. He's a hustler and a gangster. See, Jay-Z is not a gangster. Jay-Z is a hustler. He's close to his former friend, Dame Dash. He's the ultimate hustler. Jay-Z. He is a super hustler. I mean, just look at the pathways that they took. Look at the pathways. Jay was like, nah, you know what? I'll go to your party, but I'm not going to stay after too long. I'm not going to stay till 2, 3 in the morning, stuff like that. Stay 3 days over. No, I'm not doing that. You can come to my party. You can come to my my luncheon. What is it called? The Rock Nation lunch or Rock Nation brunch. That's it. Rock Nation brunch. You can come. You can hook up. We fly with our $10,000 suits and stuff like that. It'll be cool. We can do that. That's all right. But no, I'm not going to any of your parties. It's all right, dude. No, it's cool. No, it's cool, man. I'm all right. It's cool. I'm cool. No, it's all right. So we look what happened, and look what happened with Jay. Jay almost got dragged in to it himself, and he's filing a defamation suit. Filed a defamation suit against Jane Doe. So there you go. Didn't mean to rhyme right there, but I did. So, no, this Diddy thing, it's not going to go away. It's bigger than. If there was there's no bodies. OJ had 2 bodies. He beat the case. He had 2 bodies. 2. A beautiful white woman and her friend, a white man. And nobody even had the idea of saying that, oh no, he's guilty. He's definitely guilty. Yeah, he's guilty. He's guilty. No, he's guilty. That's it. And the jury, will the defendant please rise? When he rose up, the juror, was the lead juror or the bailiff? I can't remember. The bailiff passes to the juror, and the juror says, We the people find the defendant not guilty, and like everybody just lost their minds. We're gonna see what happens with Diddy because this is a special occasion. This is very special. That video is super special. That's like the Holy Grail right now. That is the Magna Carta Holy Grail. That is the absolute number one thing in the world right now. That footage. That is like precious stones. You know, that's diamonds and pearls and rubies and sapphire and garnet, whatever you want to say, whatever your month is. I missed a lot of months, but anyway, just to give you an example, you know, it's very precious. That video depicts reality in itself because so what if they did doctor it? Just give you an example. What if they did doctor? Why did he apologize? And why didn't he say in the apology? They obviously doctored it. They obviously slowed it down or sped it up, whatever the case may be, whatever the idea was. CNN, you know, they didn't depict me properly. I had, you know, my drawers on. I didn't have the towel wrapped around my waist. It was all digital. It was all digitized. It was they CGI'd me, you know, whatever the case might have been. I don't understand what was going on. I really don't understand it. It's weird to me. So I think that Diddy has, you know, just completely destroyed himself. Self-destruction. What can he say? Even if he's found not guilty on all charges, all of them, all his charges, even if every lawsuit gets dismissed, even if, let's just say he does, he sweeps, he's clean, he's not going to jail, he doesn't have to pay a dime to anybody, and doesn't have to pay a red cent. Okay? Still, what is he going to do? He's going to be like Cosby. And Cosby was convicted. What did he do? A year, 2 years, something like that? He's out now. They're trying to pull him back in. It bothers me. It bothers me to the point of like it's just the question of how a man can just fall so deeply off the crevice of the mountain, off the mountaintop. And we'll see if he can get, you know, if a parachute can jump out of his back, or if he just is done. He's just like, it's over with. It's it. That could be everything. That could be his whole, you know, standing in life. So, you know, I don't have sympathy for Diddy. Free Diddy though. Free Diddy. You're an innocent man. Until a court finds you not guilty, or if a court finds you guilty, that's when you're no longer innocent. But if a court finds you guilty, then that's it. It's a done deal. And I still want to understand that. I still have to get that. Somebody break that down to me like a 5-year-old Barney. I mean, is it just because the pool is so, you know, there's not enough people with law degrees, or, you know, were paralegals, or were, you know, under attorneys, or were former judges? They have to get, you know, just, you know, Joe Blow off the street, send something in the mail. Is it a summons? I don't know if that's the right word, but, you know, saying you got to come in for jewelry. Okay, so I have no idea what the hell. I mean, I don't even know what to look for. Like, if you're in the legal field, you know all the Latin phrases, and you know all the different angles and the reasons why people can say something and say this and say that, or not be able to say this. You would know, but apparently in our system, as far as I know, I think it's because of the drawing. You know, it's a wide net. You know, you cast it, you get more people than with people that have, you know, legal experience. That's not mine. So Diddy looking crazy, gray haired, wild. Like Andretti said, no just for men in jail. It's a shame. We'll see what happens. All right, next story. All right, so This is what I learned from Mr. Troy Star Terrain. This is what I learned from him. He said there's a difference between things that are a factor and relevant. He is a factor, but he's not relevant. He tries not to go viral. I have to do the opposite. I have to try to go viral, but he tries not to go viral. Like the Jaguar Wright thing, that almost made him go viral. A lot of people saw that. A lot of people picked that up. Joe Budden picked that up. It went viral in a sense, you know. So I have to try to do something that make me go viral. I have to, I have to go on a public bus with my iPhone and lock my hand to the where you pay your toll. That little box, where you put the money in and get your pass. Anyway, there's a rapper who is definitely not a factor anymore. He was a factor. In my eyes, he was a factor. He's very relevant. He's extremely relevant. Like every day he's in the news. Every day. You think I'm not going to name his name, but you should know who I'm talking about. Every day he's in the news. And he has a wife who is more popular in a different way than he is, just because of her fashion sense or lack thereof. You know who I'm talking about, but I'm not going to name his name because I don't want to give him any algorithm, boost. Even if I'm just a little dingy out here in these YouTube waters. But anyway, he says, Kendrick Lamar is a good rapper, but I don't like his music, and he didn't. I'm paraphrasing. He shouldn't have been on the Cardi album. And then somebody put bitter bitch, just called him the B word. That's what he seems like. He seems like he can do anything, but he can't do everything. Yo, peace up, King. Salute to you, sir. Salute to King. Salute to King. Make sure you come in here with like 15 people. It will really help out. It will really help out. Hold on. Give me a moment, folks. I give credit what credit's due. So, hey, this guy, he's either taking his drugs and they're not the right drugs because he has bipolar. I have bipolar too. I have bipolar 1, but I have bipolar also, I should say. I don't know what bipolar. I think he's leaning towards bipolar 2. But this guy, kicking up dust like he wants smoke. Does he want smoke from Kendrick? I think Kendrick will knock his box off. He will knock his block off. I think that Kendrick will own him. He will own. He will be like, "Oh, nigga, just you were a legend back then, but rap it." But I'm just saying. But he'd just be along those lines. Like, come on, nigga, really? You from 20 years ago? You're not even that. I mean, yeah, okay, your last album went #1, but where did it go after that? What happened after that? Tell me what happened after that. Oh, who? I'm Andretti. I'm not trying to give him no shine. Just remember. His first album came out over 20 years ago. His second album came out. It will be August 30th of this year. There you go. I'm not going to say his name, but you guys know. So yeah. Okay. So you know who it is, Andretti, but I'm not going to say his name. I'm not trying to give him no feed, no big ups. No, let me shout out. Yeah, let me shout out. Yeah, let me shout out. No, I'm not doing it. Definitely not saluting him. He lost it for me. When he talked about the Jews, when he went against FBA, that was the breaking point for me. I haven't supported him since. I can't support him. I just can't. I'm not going to stream. I'm not going to. Nope. Can't support him. He messed up. And he didn't. And he had a frail, real weak little, kind of like Diddy's apology. It was real frail video apology. He was kind of laughing. I think he wasn't sincere. So forget that, nigga. Andretti says Kendrick was the last person to get your top rap and no parties in LA. Oh, I just put yeah. I didn't say his name. I said yeah to rap. Yeah, and Kendrick killed him on that song. Killed him. He murdered him on the record. He couldn't even Kendrick was spazzed off of that track. That was a dope track. That was from I'll just name I'll just say T-Lop. I'll just say T-Lop. You have to fill in the blanks. T-Lop. That was on T-Lop. I was towards the end, and Kendrick Lamar smoked him. Smoked his bars. Smoked bars. Like crazy. It was wild. So I just don't I do understand. I think he wants smoke. He's he's gearing up for whatever album he wants to come out with. Yeah, I think it's gonna be some BS too. I don't think it's gonna match up to his other efforts either. Yeah, no parties in LA. I actually like that song, and he was decent, but Kendrick murdered him. Like it was like he even. Did you try? Did you even want to flow on your own track? But anyway, he wants to smoke. Apparently wants to smoke. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Why would you say in a post, Kendrick is a good rapper, but he shouldn't have been on Cardi's album? What? Like he can rap. I can't remember the exact quote, but he said he can rap good or something like that. It's terrible diction, but yeah, he shouldn't have been on Cardi album. Are you mad because you're not on? Maybe he's on one song. I can't remember. You have to tell me, Andretti. Was this person we're talking about? Was he on any other songs? I was just about to ask you. He says, was it on? I don't know. I can't remember. I tried to listen to all 30 songs too. I think I did actually on Saturday. On Saturday, I was just I was at the mall and Target. And I was listening to my Power Beats. And I was just trying to take it. It's very hard for me. It's a very jarring album. That rage, it's like it's at a different. It's a different space. If you're at the concert hall, it's probably like yeah. Woo, woo, woo. Everybody's getting about to do the mosh pit, about to go crazy. But you just listen to it in your car, your house. You're like, what is this? It is for the kids. Yeah, I don't know how old you are, Andretti, but I'm very ancient. I'm old. I'm a dusty old nigga. I'm 36 years old. I'm used to easy listening, smooth jazz. Kenny G, where you at? That's what I'm used to. 31. Okay, you're younger than I. So you're not as ancient as I am. I'm very ancient. If you're over 35, if you can vote, if you can become president just by your age, you're ancient. You're ancient. Just let you know. You're not that age yet, Andretti. Don't worry. So man, it's like it's he does calculate though. And I hate to use calculate because I usually use that for a positive term. Let's say he strategizes is kind of a good term too. I mean, this is just calculate for shorthand. So he's calculating, knowing that he has a release coming up, knowing that he's always in the press, always. He's always relevant. Not really a factor, but he's relevant. You get coffee. Because I'm an old ass nigga. Yeah, exactly. You get coffee for 50 cents. And you get I'm about to get ARP in about 13, yeah, 13 years. It'll be 13 years. That's crazy to me. That just sounds wild. I'm getting double ARP in 13 years. That's not far away. I remember 13 years ago. If I can remember 13 years before, 13 years more is gonna be just crazy. We got 5 people in here. Let's make it 55,000 people in here. Come on, we can do it. We can do this. Let's make this a party. Come on, let's make this a party. I think with the whole debacle, you know, with Drake and Kendrick, like, and Ye, I said it. I said there it goes, bang. I said it earlier too. I said no part. Your Kendrick was the last person to get Ye to rap, and no parties in LA. I said it again. So that's 2 strikes, I guess. But this rapper, artist, avant-garde figure, he I didn't forget what the hell I was gonna say. I'm trying to get back on track. He's manipulative. That's it. He's manipulative. He knows how to manipulate the press. He's been doing it for over 20 years. If he can stand up and say George Bush doesn't care about black people, in front of millions of people, including the president himself, had an issue with Taylor Swift on an award show stage, and the president, Obama, said he's a jackass, and then be in the exact same quarters, just a breath away from DJT, Donald J. Trump. He knows he's a master manipulator. If you want to call it that, he's not going to be like Diddy. I don't think he's going to have wild, crazy sex parties and everything like that. Nothing like that. I doubt that will ever occur, and it hasn't occurred allegedly. But for this person, this rap artist, and I'm not going to say the full name because allegedly he likes to go by the full name. It's so weird. It's like Prince, the late great Prince. He was the artist formerly known as Prince. And then they said he's Prince again. It's like, but his was a reason. He seemed like he had a reason for it because for his masters, for him to own his masters, he had to have a different title. To get his publishing, he had to have a different title. So I think it was Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers owned the title, the name Prince, right? So he had to change his name to a symbol, an unpronounceable symbol. They call it the love symbol, and have slave written on his face. It was wild. This was crazy. Because he wanted. This is story. I'm just giving you a short story about Prince. He wanted $100 million because he saw Michael Jackson. He's like, Michael Jackson. He might do some Twinkle Toe stuff. He might do some, he might have some vocals here and there. He might have a hot song, might have a hot beat, something like that. But I do everything. I do the drum programming. I do the piano. I do the guitar. I do the voices. I do the mixing. I do the mastering. I do the editing. I do everything. Y'all niggas better pay me $100 million. If y'all don't, then I'm writing slave on my face, and I'm gonna change my name to a symbol. So there. Yeah, that's what I said. Now he doesn't care about black people. Exactly. Very good point. He doesn't care about FBA. He should apologize to the Jewish community. He should apologize to the FBA community. If there is a community, I guess it's so big, it is a community. It's not like a neighborhood. It's like the whole diaspora. All the foundational black Americans, he should apologize to. But let me give you some more. That was Prince. Okay, so Elon Musk changed Twitter to X. That seemed like that could be calculated, but I think it was more so he didn't know, he wanted to switch it up to fit image, like his edgy, ooh, X, ooh, yeah, I'm so cool, like I'm too cool for school. It's not Twitter. It's not the cute little bird named Larry the Bird, and it's light blue. No, it's black with white slash X. Yeah, I'm raw. Like I guess but people can still call it Twitter. Just like people call Prince. I think that's what we call Kanye. That's what we're talking about. So he tried to change his name to Ye, and then claim to say, "Oh, it's like this in the Bible. It's like ye, so it's more like I'm talking to you." Oh, my bunch of BS. Talking out his rear end. But yeah, that's a good point, Andretti. Now he doesn't care about black people. I'm concerned about the black people. He totally disregarded and dismissed wearing Ku Klux Klan outfits and saying all these different things about the goodness of Hitler and normalizing Hitler and everything in that capacity. Like, are you serious? Do you know your history? Do you know how Hitler didn't a goddamn about black people at all? He especially didn't care about Jews. Everybody, anytime we learned about the Holocaust, which happened, which is amazing to me how somebody could say, nah, it didn't happen. No, you're making it up. No. There's footage, there's images that are moving of these people that are like weighing 70 pounds and 60-pound adult males and people with their head shaved and the ovens and so you could almost argue that there was no such thing as slavery in America. You could almost argue that. There's no footage. There's no, real to real, footage of it. There's footage of, Buchenwald. Okay? So let's not get it twisted. But yeah, so Ye, I'm gonna say his name. Ye, he definitely needs to apologize to FBA. FBA definitely deserves an apology from here. It needs to be heartfelt. Kendrick blew like $5 million on building Compton youth centers. Wow. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't see anything wrong with that. It's not like he had to do it though. Don't say like, "Oh, you got to give back. Oh, you got to give back to the community." Like I think that's BS. That's complete BS. You didn't take anything from the community. Why are you giving back to the community? But if he wants to build schools and create different places, yeah. But that's the thing, that's my argument, Andretti. Ye doesn't have to do anything for Chicago. I mean, he should now. He should. I mean, he's kind of in the camp where he should do something now. But previously, before he made those statements, before he started acting this way, he didn't really owe anybody anything. Anybody anything. So I totally disavow and reject that notion that you have to give back to the community when there are no communities. There are neighborhoods anyway. But because that's what it is. And I remember he did have I don't know what he did for Chicago. That's a good point, Andretti. Because I think he did have a school or some kind of system that was terrible. It was like Donda school or something. Like it was underachieving and people were like failing out and everything. It was just a terrible proposition. And he also had a non-profit for producers, for people that come up in the music business, called Loop Dreams. That's going back. I'm going way back. It's going way back. Loop Dreams was one of his projects that he had. I guess it was a non-profit. Everything's a profit, but spiritually it could be a profit. It's a 501c3. I'll say that. I think it was a 501c3. But yeah. So yeah, Ye and Kendrick, that wouldn't be nice. Kendrick, I mean, you saw what he did at the Super Bowl. Everyone around him was fantastic. He was looking at the ground with bell bottoms on. I don't know what the hell was going on with Kendrick, but he didn't have to. His song is bigger than him. Oh, V-Ho. That's big. So He ain't got to worry about it. All right, this is a triple show. Now I want to talk about Flau'Jae. Flau'Jae is a happy, kind of peppy kind of story. This is a good story. Flau'Jae is crediting different neighborhoods in parts of Louisiana, which, according to the United States Census Bureau, is one of the poorest states in the union, which is interesting because, well, first of all, you don't really have fans. You have supporters and you have haters. I have supporters and haters. You're both in my estimation. You've hated on me and you supported me at the same time. So I appreciate you, Andretti. So I don't say give back. I don't like that idea of giving back because I didn't take anything from it. But anyway, Flau'Jae, a basketball player for the Louisiana State University Tigers. She's 21. She's 5'10". She won all kinds of different awards previously. She's teaming up with Experian to cancel out $5 million worth of debt towards various areas throughout the state. And they sweeten the pot. They said if LSU wins in the tournament, every time they win, it's another $100,000 that goes towards people that are struggling with credit card debt. So I think this is good. This is good to me. I think I may be stupid, but she has like 6 or 7 NIL, name, image, and likeness deals. Taco Bell among them. Others. There are others. So I just think that's extraordinary. I think that it's definitely extraordinary. It's wonderful to have her be able to truly understand, that there is a people that are out there, not just black people, not just white people, brown people, red people, yellow people, all human beings. They be running up some debt, and it needs to be forgiven. I remember I had high ass debt. I didn't get anybody's help. I just paid it down. I just kept on getting more money, paying it down. I was up to like, I think $7,000, and then like $2,000 now. You just have to be consistent. That's all that matters. Be consistent. But what I like about Flau'Jae, I said Flau'Jae. I was gonna say, I knew it. Flau'Jae, excuse me. I knew I was gonna say Flau'Jae. But Flau'Jae, what Flau'Jae is doing is very positive. It's very uplifting. It's not giving back to the community. It's pushing boundaries to what is expected of her. They're expecting her. Oh, she's gonna be, conceited and full of herself and self-absorbed and self-centered. This is something that is really going to extend the olive branch, I think, to various people that are continuously supporting her in various ways, in various conditions. So I think, with Experian on deck, she's able to show to her, more corporate sponsors like, oh, okay, she's going Experian. Oh, we have another deal. This could open doors again for her more so. It's very selfish. It's a selfish act. I'm just saying that right now. Ye is selfless. He's sacrificial. He sacrificed his career. Diddy is sacrificial. He sacrifices life. He sacrifices life. For what? For nothing. For zero. For zilch. Almost like Jesus. For the lower, the lesser, and the lesser than, the despicable, the okay, the just fine, the satisfactory. But, I think with Flau'Jae, I got it. Flau'Jae, it represents something bigger, not bigger than herself, but it just represents something big, something that shows that she actually is able to maneuver through all these different, different coach. She's in the commercial. She's talking directly to the camera. She has like panache. She has wit. You can see it in her. She doesn't just sound like robotic like this. Oh my gosh, I should tell you guys about this experience. No, she's like this. She's very animated. She's very clear cut. Very well spoken. Dressed nice. She's cute in the face. Little dark skinned chick. She's all right. I like her. So I'm not mad at Flau'Jae. I think she has. She's going to after she gets to LSU. She's definitely going to the WNBA. No question. She's just milking her college years. I think. What is she? Is she a sophomore or a junior? I think she's a junior. And I think she raps. Let me see. Hold on. What is it? Sophomore. Okay, so sophomore season. Oh, she's in her junior year, I think, this year. I think she's in her junior year. She's also a rapper signed to Rock Nation. So I didn't know. She was signed to the Rock. I know they can't throw out the Rock sign anymore, but I'll throw it up. She was inspired to pursue a rap career to continue her father's legacy. Her father was shot and killed when she was only like, she was just an infant or something like that. It's crazy. She was inspired by her father who was killed. Her father was his name was Camouflage. Killed in May 2003, about 6 months before her birth. He was killed before she was even born. That's crazy. He was friends with Boosie Badass. Yeah, he was shot and killed before she was even born. God damn. Not only it's like I'm just trying to figure out, is it because of the poverty that people go and commit crimes, or is it because of the crimes that people are living in poverty? It's probably an obvious question to answer. I'm probably too stupid to figure it out, but oh boy, that just galls me. That's a shame. That's real sad. She had no idea who her father was, but she is doing something that is extraordinary. I can look it up now. She also has on deck. Let me see. She has Huma, Meta, JBL, and like I said, Taco Bell. These are all the deals she has on the table right now. She has an album called For My Fans, Best of Both Worlds, Flow and B, Flau'Jae Entertainment. She seems like a good story. That's why I saved her for last. I saved the best for last. But it seems like a very well put together tale. She wraps everything up. I think with the experience, and you see what I did there. The experience will definitely launch her to other places. I think she's gonna get a sneaker deal. That would be something, wouldn't it? Has a woman ever had a sneaker deal like Jordan and Rob, Pippen and Shaq and I think there's so many. Irving, LeBron. What can't we get a female with a sneaker? And would males rock it? Would they rock it like sincerely or ironically? Like, I think that whole croc thing was ironic. That was like ironic. These are goofy looking sneakers that only nurses wear. They wear those Bosco's um, shiny shoes. Yeah, I think this is definitely a step in the right direction. This is definitely a step in the right direction. It shows her growth. It shows her experience. Didn't try to be cute with the experience, but it just shows her understanding of the game. I'm being very very honey right now. But this shows her understanding of business. Let's say that it shows her understanding of business because credit is now king. I don't want to say it is. I don't want to say it is. Cash used to be king. Credit is king now. Everything is geared towards credit. You watch the commercials. They see when their credit score goes up. They see them elevate from a dusty car to a better car, or average apartment to a greater apartment. I mean, it just shows you how much is put into the exact science of what crediting does, and how that's what I'm doing too. I'm gonna try to do that. I've been trying to use my credit card to get more points, and I just paid off. No paid off. I haven't gotten to the point where I can pay it off yet, but I want to get to the point where I can get more points and just let the cash, let my subscriptions. I have at least 20 subscriptions. I think something like that. At least 20 subscriptions on my card, my debit card. I think it's fun. That's phenomenal. I think that's phenomenal. I think that's great. It just it's very selfish. It's a selfish move. A very good and selfish move. It's a very virtuous and good selfish thing that Flau'Jae is doing. She seems like she has a good spirit about her. Like she didn't let her father's death it hinder her or impair her or anything like that. She kept going. She kept being more successful and more successful. She just did something great. Like who wants to be like just my dad died and I didn't really give him a chance and no, she said, look, I'm gonna take this ball, I'm gonna dribble it, I'm gonna shoot it, I'm gonna make these NIL deals, I'm gonna get this money. Let's go. All in the memory of my father. All in the memory of my father. Was the flaw was let me show you the end. What's it called? Flau'Jae Entertainment. So it looks like she owns, or somebody close to her owns, the record label. Because it's Flau'Jae Entertainment. It's not showing anything else. It's only available for digital download and streaming. Everything's up for digital download and streaming. Her last album just came out on Valentine's Day of this year. She was on the Rap Game and America's Got Talent. I did not even know that. It's pretty cool. But that was probably before she was even an adult. So we can't talk too much about that. So she was this is some of her stats. NCAA champion 2023. First team all SEC. Second team all SEC 2024. SEC freshman of the year 2023. SEC all freshman team 2023. McDonald's All American 2022. So she's not to play around with. She's nothing playing around with. And SEC stands for Southeastern Conference. She earned Most Valuable Player honors at the Jordan Brand Classic after scoring 27 points and played in the McDonald's All-American game. Johnson was also the only girl to play in the Iverson Classic. Oh, wow. I didn't know there was an Iverson Classic. Her number was retired by Sprayberry, and she became the first girl to receive the honor. Sprayberry was her high school in Marietta, Georgia. I think that's super cool. That is really cool. She knows what she's doing. She's getting proper guidance. I know she has a team while she's on the team, but she has a team of, hairstylists and makeup artists, and even deeper than that, accountants, lawyers, consultants, specialists, managers. I'm sure she has a whole team behind her, letting her know, yeah, you should take that, girl. Go ahead, girl. Take that. Take that, take that, take that. Before I start wrapping up, let me make sure I get to my sponsor, Beha Jackson. Go to his YouTube channel. Check out, he's got sardines on the grill, near beer, fried chicken, and female strippers. If you like any and all of those things, check him out. Make sure you get his subscriptions up and tell a friend as well. More people about him. He's a former child actor. He played the younger version of Doughboy in the monumental film Boys in the Hood. So check him out. He has a great sense of humor. He has great timing. You have to see what he has to say. Okay. Oh boy. I wanted to say Flau'Jae, StrongJae. She just represents something so wholesome, something positive. I just love that. That's what she said. Like, she could really went the other route. She could have been hardcore and real rough and rugged and just talking mess out the side of her mouth and not amounting to anything. But she said, you know what? Nope. I might not have known my father. He might have been, probably a person of great standing, but I never got to meet him, and I'm not going to hold that as a grudge against anyone else. It's not anyone else's fault. It's not the person that murdered him. It's an open case still. It's a cold case. It's crazy. That was in, wait a minute, let's see. That was 2001, I think. Yeah. 2003, excuse me. 2003. That was in 2003. That's almost 22 years ago. It happened in May. She was born in November. So, people are ghosting. Who is ghosting? Somebody's going in and going out. Nobody's in the live chat. It hasn't been in the live chat for 20 minutes almost. I feel a done deal real quick. I just thought these would be premium urban news. Thought they would be fitting to talk about. Thought they would be interesting topics to have little just discuss, just a presentation. Yeah. So recap: Diddy, gray, old, tired. Does he have anything left in the tank? Does his defense team have anything left? Who knows? Yay! Coming at Kendrick. Do you really want that smoke, sir? Do you really want that smoke? Is he trying to pull him into it? I don't think Kendrick's gonna say anything to him, but he's gonna be like, nah, it's a legend. Let me get out of here. Drake isn't a legend like that. He's not on that kind of level. And of course, Flau'Jae definitely is on point because she knows what she's doing. She knows her worth and her value. You should own your worth and value too. That's what I'm doing with these videos. Nobody took, that's a lie. Mr. Troy Star Terrain was the only person that was in my ear that actually said, you should be on YouTube. They want to hear your voice. They want to see your face. I was like, all right. And I just did it. Oh, yeah, I'm still here. I was driving, trying to rent a car. Salute, King. I'm about to go out. But salute to you for sticking around. I appreciate it, sir. Salute to you, sir. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing this for me because it's not playboy time. I also like doing it because it's enjoyment to me. I get my ideas out. So I will see you sometime tomorrow. Take care.